Katelyn, right?
Yeah.
Have a seat. Apologize for being underdressed. I coming off vacation. Had to hurry up and hire somebody. So did you find the school okay?
Yes, actually, I went to this elementary school.
Oh wow, cool. I'm sorry. My name's Principal Thomas Ochoa.
Katelyn, yeah.
Katelyn, awesome.
Here's my resume.
Alrighty, cool. All right, good deal, good deal. So if you could just kind of explain, just kind of describe yourself.
Well, I graduated from U of H in '05, and then I was teaching in Spring Branch recently, but I want to get into the Cy Fair district because that's where I grew up, and I'm a hometown girl, so yeah.
Wow, okay, good, good. Welcome back home. So what grades do you prefer to teach?
Well, my degree is from pre-K to 4th grade, but I recently discovered that I like 3rd graders because they're mature, but they're still sweethearts, and like the pre-Kers were just kind of like, it's kind of like a daycare too, you know, wild for me, so I like 3rd grade.
Right, okay, good, good. Can you kind of explain your teaching methods, your teaching philosophies?
Oh yeah, well, I believe in positive reinforcement. Like, say I'll have a treasure box, that if they do something good, they go and get a treasure. I'll like have homework passes, lunch buddy slips. You could wear your slippers during class or something. The kids really love it, and it makes them try harder to do a good job.
That's good, that's good. How do you handle misbehavior? Say if a student acts up, how do you handle that?
Well, first of all, I would have the rules posted on the bulletin board so they know what is expected of them. Then, like, if a kid acts up, then first it will be a verbal warning. If it happens again, then they get a recess taken away, something that they really like taken away, and that really affects them. And if it happens a 3rd time, then I'll have parent contact and tell their parents, and usually their parents will deal with it. But if it's something that happens in class, like a little kid fight or something, of course they're going to go to the principal's office.
Right, okay. Well, here goes a pretty tricky question, okay? If I walked into your classroom at any time, just any hour of the day, what would it look like?
Well, say if it was a reading, like it was reading time, first of all, we would have a little mini session over the book as one big class. Then I would send them to their individual desks to read some. And then after that, I would pick the reading levels because each kid is at a different reading level. I would have them get in little groups and talk about the book. So I believe in doing different things, different ways with like individual groups, big groups. That's how I would run my classroom.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Now, can you tell me what are your strengths and also what are your weaknesses?
Well, my strength would be I'm very authoritative, but I'm not mean. Like, the kids still like me, and they respect me, and they want to do a good job.
Okay, okay. What are your weaknesses?
Well, I'm too optimistic. Like, I believe every student could get an A, and I'm kind of hard on them. If they don't do good, I'm like, try it again, and I want them to do the best possible.
It's not a bad weakness. Okay, well, we try to keep an open communication here at Bang Elementary, and that's the biggest thing as far as being a teacher, is the communication between teacher and parent. So how do you communicate with the parents? Do you keep them involved? How do you send letters home, email? How do you handle that?
Well, actually, I would do a communication card that would have what the child's mood was for the day, how the child acted in class, so the parents know if they should reward them for doing good in class or punish them for doing bad. Also, I put their homework in there so their parents know that they have homework to do. And in the past, I've done a newsletter that has everything upcoming in the week. Say that there's a book sale or something that the kids really want to do, I'll tell them to make sure to bring money for that, and they really like the newsletter.
That's good, that's good. Well, here goes another question. In 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Well, I would like to be here still. I want to see the kids that I teach grow up and become smart kids and come back to me telling me how much I've impacted their lives. And I could really see myself retiring as a teacher.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good to know. Well, I believe that's all I have for you today. Do you have any questions to ask me or anything you'd like to know about the school?
Yeah, some schools do it 4 subjects. Would I be teaching all 4, or would I just be teaching 2?
Well, here we'd like to keep you focused on just 2 classes, actually. You'd have a class in the morning and also a class in the afternoon. And you'd actually be kind of splitting it with another teacher. That way, you don't have to worry about too many classes or anything. So you'll only have 2 classes to actually even worry about. So.
That's good. If you don't mind me asking, you're hiring in mid-year. What happened to the other teacher?
Right. The teacher actually, her husband got a job promotion and he had to transfer to Atlanta. So we actually had to hire somebody,
Oh, so the kids are still good.
Yeah,
so that's
right.
good.
Yeah. So.
My last question would be: does the school have any like awards for anything doing good?
Right. Yeah. Well, here at Bang Elementary, we actually focus on tax. In the last 4 years, we've actually been a Texas recognized tax test school. So, we pride ourselves in the tax, and like I said, in the last 4 years, we've actually been recognized as, one of the best schools in Texas. So that is it. So, alrighty. Well, we'll contact you probably next week, and we'll love to have you here.